Oh, no. Oh, boy. You guys are tuned into the Format Podcast. We are live Monday night NFL wrap-up edition.
Yeah. Two sad hosts of a podcast tonight.
I mean, we ain't got on none of our colors, as you can tell.
No. Yeah. I had to go with somebody who won this weekend.
Hey, I'm not mad at you with that one, brother. Man. I'm not mad at you with that one.
No doubt. I mean, what's going on, everybody? Welcome in, welcome back. Another episode of the Format Podcast Live, and this, of course, is your Week 3 NFL wrap-up. Here we are to well, we're not here to kick it with you tonight, but we are here because it's getting late and we're getting old. But we are here to wrap up another amazing weekend of NFL action and say thank you to the Almighty for football. We appreciate that.
Absolutely.
We really do. But before we get started, man, y'all know what time it is. Let's show love to the channel members, of course. Number one, first channel member, host of the Be Ready Sports Podcast, my main man, Coach T. What up, Coach T? Hey, man, thank you for your support. Appreciate you being here. Make sure if you haven't already, if you're watching this on the replay or you're watching right now, like and subscribe to the Be Ready Sports Podcast.
Absolutely.
Be ready. You gotta
stay ready.
That's it. All right. Shout out to my main man. It's not that serious. What's good? It's not that serious. Appreciate you support from almost day one, man. Thank you so much. Shout out to my main man, Chief Sid Bubba, my Navy brother. I'm not a sailor, but he's still my brother. Because, he put on the uniform for many years, just like I did. So thank you, Chief. Thank you for everything you did. And shout out to the boys from Annapolis.
Anchors away. I ain't got much else to say. Go Pack, go all day. And go Navy. Let's go. Ready to.
All right. And finally, main man, Baltimore, Bruce. Bruce hurting tonight, man. He is hurting tonight. Much worse than I am because well, he actually has to live in Baltimore through things like this.
Yes, he does.
Obviously, I'm never happy seeing my team lose, but I also am I'm muted on it. I'm neutral on it. We'll talk about it in a few minutes here. Yeah. Got a long way to go. A lot of season left, so it's okay. But even with all that said, man, thanks for everybody who's here right now. Again, thank you for the channel members. And we're going to go ahead and hit the spiel, and we'll be right back to get started. If you're watching here on YouTube, make sure you go ahead, click that subscribe, that like, that notification bell. Make sure you're kept up to date whenever we drop new content on the channel. If you want the audio-only version of the podcast, open up your audio podcast platform, hit the search bar, type in The Format Podcast. We should come right up. If you're enjoying the content, make sure you give us a like, leave us a 5-star review, and drop a comment. All that stuff helps us rise in the algorithm, helps us find more sports fans, helps more sports fans find us. Make sure you write it down, put it in your phone, make a note of it. The Format Podcast is live Sunday mornings at 10 a.m. Eastern. And finally, if you're really and truly enjoying the content we're delivering you, make sure you hit that join button. There's going to be exclusive content here just for you.
You see it. I'm pointing at you. If you're looking at the screen.
You see it.
I know you see it. Hit that like button. Hit that subscribe button. Notification bell. All of that. Even if you're watching on Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, however you may be watching, tune on the YouTube. Hit that like button. After the video is over, when the video is actually populated in YouTube, hit the hype button. Hype us up, man. You got 3 chances to do that a week. I believe I'm correct, Bruce?
I think so, sir.
Three hypes a week. Hype up through the videos, man. We got tonight. We got tomorrow night, Tuesday, with the college wrap up. We got Wednesday night. You can hype up. We got Sunday night. You can hype up. That's 4 opportunities right there.
Opportunities to hype us, please.
A lot of opportunities, man. Please do.
That's it. Steve, look, Derrick Henry still has time to be a top 10 back, man. With the production that he has had in his career, he can get there. It's a tough ladder to climb, but he can get there. Anyway, let's go ahead and let's get right to it. Transform.
I mean, Steve, you already started off, man. Derrick Henry with his 3rd fumble of the season, 3rd fumble in a row from week 1 to week 2 to week 3. The Detroit Lions handled the loss in Los Angeles. Jesus, the Baltimore Ravens 38-30 in a shootout that turned into a offensive brawl of getting to Lamar Jackson, with the Lions sacking him 7 times tonight. 7 times. Lamar Jackson, 21 of 27, 288 yards and 3 touchdowns. And we have Jared Goff. Oh my gosh, my thing froze. Here we go. 202 yards, 1 touchdown, but a lot of their game was established on the ground with 224 yards, 4 total touchdowns from David Montgomery, Jahmyr Gibbs, aka Sonic and Knuckles. Bruce, this is your team. You had the Ravens winning all the way. Sneed, shout out Sneed. He picked Detroit this week.
He sure did.
Bruce, it's your floor, man. I'm gonna let you have it.
For sure. Listen, man, I'm not gonna be here sulking and sad, right? Here's the deal. Coming into this game, Lamar Jackson against the NFC in his career was 24-2, now 24-3. That really led me to believe that, there was that secret sauce when dealing with the other conference, that they just couldn't deal with him or the Ravens. But tonight that wasn't the case, right? At the end of the day, what do I always say are the two major tenets to winning football games, no matter what level? Run the ball.
Stop the run.
Mm-hmm. You can do that, you're going to win a very large percentage of the games. And on top of that, the turnover battle. And what do we see here? Baltimore did none of those things. They did not run the ball effectively. They ran the ball, I want to say, was let me go
19 times. 19 times for 85 yards, 12 carries from Derrick Henry, 7 carries from Lamar Jackson.
Right. So 19 times for 85 yards, that's not going to get it done. And then, of course, you add in, the fumble, you turn the ball over, that's not going to get it done. And it's not even like Baltimore's defense was able to get a takeaway or two to kind of even that out, right? So you got that. And then, of course, you flip it to the other side, you see what the Lions did. Well, the Lions did the exact opposite. They ran the ball, and Baltimore did not stop them 38 times for 224 yards, 5.9 yards per carry. You're not going to win football games like that. I don't care how sexy the high-flying passing game is and how everybody wants to do that. At the end of the day, the base football truisms are always going to remain the same. Baltimore didn't stop the run. They didn't run the ball. They turned the ball over, and that'll get you beat. And if you want to get a little more into the minutia, more into the nuance, Baltimore's got a huge problem in that they cannot get pass rush. They don't seem to have anybody that can be a game wrecker and get a pass rush. And then on top of that, they have to blitz, right? And even when they blitz, the blitz gets picked up. If you have a good quarterback that can stand in there and deliver the football, you're going to get killed. And that's what happened, man. At the end of the day, not a whole lot you can do in a situation like this. I see Steve and Edward, they got a lot to say. Justin Phillips, the defense is trash. Yeah, man, Baltimore's defense has been bad all year. I have nothing to say about it. They have been bad. Also, their defense has been bad. But going into tonight, their offense has been like, world beater. So it's been able to keep the Ravens in a position where they could make up for the lapses defensively. But tonight, against another really good team, that wasn't going to get it done. So it's crazy. And to Steve's point, this is a really odd season, and we're going to talk about just how odd it is in terms of yesterday alone. But it's a really odd season in how often do you see the Ravens and Steelers defenses bad in the same year? Like, that just doesn't happen, right? And this is what we're seeing. I don't know if it's some sort of turning of the tide or what. It's just really weird. But Transformer Man, what are your thoughts on this game we just saw?
Boy, you kind of took my point when I mentioned at the beginning of the season, before the season started, Baltimore Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers had two of the best defenses on paper I've seen. Right? I had them finishing top 5 minimum, both defenses in the top 5 for takeaways and defensive shutdown. So far, the Ravens and the Pittsburgh Steelers are doing me a very, 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 very bad disservice. Week one, of course, they gave up 41 points to the Bills. Tonight, they gave up 38 points to the Lions, and I'm just going to skip over the fact that the Browns just don't score. They only scored 17 points in that game. Right. The Ravens have turned into an offensive team, fully. 40 points in game 1, 41 points in game 2, 30 points tonight. That's a lot of offense, right?
That's a lot of offense.
Now, what are you doing on the other side of the ball? You just paid Marlon Humphrey. Just paid him, right? What else are we doing on the other side of the ball? Just paid Kyle Hamilton. Go Irish. So what are we doing?
I tell you what, he looks like an Irish defensive back tonight. Man,
Hey, he was laying pause. He was laying down some wood tonight. That's for sure.
look.
And then what was it? Humphrey that chased down David Montgomery. Was it Humphrey? I think it was Humphrey.
Yeah,
that was a nice little hawk down. You saw the speed coming out from the former Irishman right there. It's just ugly, man. It's a whole flip from what the Baltimore Ravens were back in the day, the 2000s all the way to 2015. I would say they were known for the defenses. Now they're known for big plays on the offense, flashing what I call it, lightning and thunder out of Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry.
yeah.
And they're just forgetting everything on the defensive side of the ball. So I just don't know what to say about the Ravens right now, man. Obviously, I had them winning this game. I thought the Lions were it was going to be a shootout, and that mostly for the most part, that's what it was. But I thought the Ravens at one point are going to buckle up and shut them down on defense and actually be able to take this game home. But it's not looking good, man. Derrick Henry, this is just weird. 3 fumbles in a row.
Yeah,
this is weird.
3 fumbles coming into the season. I think they said he was in his career he was fumbling like once every 250 carries.
Yeah,
something is a little off here. Obviously, like,
and they're all punch outs, Bruce. They're not.
It's not power, right?
Yeah.
It's just I don't. Yeah.
Maybe he needs to work on how he's carrying the ball, or be more.
Which is crazy.
Mindful that they're coming to punch it. I mean,
sure, that's never been a problem for him, like his whole career. So
yeah,
it's just wild. Just wild.
I mean, but salute to the Detroit Lions. I mean,
Absolutely.
they have since the Green Bay game in Week 1, they have put up a total of 90 points.
Yeah.
On the offensive side of the ball, 52 points against the Bears. Bad defense. I mean, I guess you can say that. And against the Ravens, they put up.
Oh, this is the NFL, man. You putting up 52 on anyone, you cooking.
And then now you put up 38 points against the Baltimore Ravens, who we know have on paper they look good.
Yeah.
Right. It's just a bad showing, man. It's really just a bad showing. Detroit Lions play the Browns next week. It looks like it's going to be another dub. They're going to possibly go up 3-1 unless Myles Garrett has something to say about the Detroit Lions and their scoring prowess. But without further ado, we're going to take one call. And we know where that call is coming from.
Henry is
Baltimore. Bruce, come on in, bro. Come on in. He's at the door. Answer it.
Right.
Calling in. We're going to let you talk about this one. We know you got a lot to say about the Baltimore Ravens. After that, we're going to get on with the rest of the rundown so we can get up out of here. We owe it, and it's 11:30.
Yeah.
Not trying to be on here all night.
That's right. Did Steve say Derrick Henry is a bum?
No, he didn't.
He did.
Where? When?
Yeah, I feel bad for Lamar. The defense is sorry, and Henry is a bum. Man, people just be saying stuff.
Hunter Henry, maybe? Maybe he's talking about the Patriots or something. I don't know.
That's right.
I was talking about the Patriots.
All right, let's go ahead and take this. What up, Bruce? Hello? Hello? Bruce?
Hello.
There we go. What's going on, man?
How y'all feeling tonight?
Maintaining.
About 5 minutes ago, I was so hot, yo. I just actually hot. But I had to, always look at the brighter things in life, right? Still got 14 games left.
There you go.
But this was an absolute joke. Our defense soft as cotton, bro. This is not the Ray Lewis Ravens, brother. The mystique is gone, and we're an offensive team now. We're gonna win no offense this year. That was an absolute embarrassment to the city of Baltimore and the Baltimore Ravens mystique that Ray Lewis and them set, man, 2 decades earlier. It was an absolute travesty. Penei Sewell, I love that guy, man. I pay attention to the line. I'm a big guy myself. They always wanted me to play the line at one point. He was terrorizing Rick Roquan Smith. He was nowhere in the picture the whole game. Number 40, he looked absolutely aloof out there. He don't know what the hell he's doing. I mean, Jared Goff went like 19 for 23. That is bad. That is
for 20 for 28. 20 for 28.
20 for 28 and shit, but it seemed like the percentages was better than that. It was technically. What was the 4th down percentage? What was the 3rd down percentage more than anything?
Let me see. Keep talking. I'm gonna look that up.
High level.
Third down efficiency, 7 for 14.
There you go.
So 50%. I mean, the Baltimore Ravens did good on third down. It was they were 6 for 11, but they were 3 for 3 on fourth downs, including the last one that kind of sealed it.
Absolute joke. The middle of the Ravens defense soft as cotton tissue right now. Ain't no Big Goose in there no more. Sam Adams. Ain't no more Lodi Nada. That must be gone. They were soft. Penei Sewell and that Detroit offensive line dominated them. It was an absolute joke. The second quarter, they had a 10-minute time of possession on one of the drives. A 98-yard drive. It took them in the whole goddamn second quarter. It was 8:30 halftime. Like, goddamn, that shit was quick. They just dominated them. They took their heart. Their defense soft. The cornerbacks, like, they don't have no goddamn clue out there in zone coverage. Motherfuckers be absolutely wide open. And Derrick Henry, his third game in a row, 2 fumbles. I give him grace because that's King Henry. That's something that don't usually happen. You don't get that together. The offensive line is a complete joke. Aiden Hutchinson and the kid Muhammad had that goddamn way. 7 times, yo, it was so funny, yo. They beat us 7-0. 7 Smith had no sack. You don't get no pressure on the quarterback, bro. This is bad. We're not going to win no championship like this unless they get it together. Like you say, Bruce, have patience, right?
Mm-hmm.
And truthfully, yo, I hope tomorrow morning, yo, somebody be fired over there. Or either the offensive defensive coordinator or John Harbaugh. I know they're going to fire John Harbaugh. But Zach Moore got to go. No. Jared, but I said, been on the inbox to you, Bruce. Jared Goff is not Joe Flacco. If you give him time, he's going to crush you. And there you go, Bruce. Be patient, man. Calm down. No, I said he's going to put up 40. And they put up 40. If you're going to round it off to the nearest 10.
Nah, I'm not rounding nothing. He ain't put up 40.
They put up 38, though.
Yeah.
This was an absolute joke. And the embarrassment. Every time I'm going to KC, you think KC ain't going to be amped up for they new? Hey, man, we're going to make the playoffs by default because the AFC North is weak. But if we don't get it together, it's going to be another early exit in the playoffs. And 7, Lamar getting 7 sacks. He got hit a lot tonight. I'm surprised he didn't get hurt. 7
me
sacks,
too.
Bro.
I was actually pretty worried.
Superman got sacked 7. I've never seen Lamar bottled up. This is the first game I ever seen somebody lock him up like this. Yeah. Man, give Detroit credit, man. They had the young defensive coordinator for Detroit. He called a great game. I give it to him, yo. All my tip my hat. They came to play, man. They ran the ball. And, man, it's just, I don't know, man. This is soft, man, right now. I don't know, man. It's just things looking shaky on that defense end, man. We started off slow last year, too, right? And got it together, right?
Exactly. So relax. All right.
But I'm gonna hey, guys, I want you to go ahead and put a ball on it. What does the Ravens need to do against the Kansas City Chiefs? I'm gonna let you put a ball on it so we can get on to the rest of the countdown, Bruce.
Play better defense. That's all, brother. Offense gonna take care of stuff. I'm out, man.
Hey, man, you have a good night, brother.
Play better defense. Offense gonna take care of itself. That's all. All right, man.
All right, bro. You know when it's a bad day for Brucey?
What's that?
He did not ask one time, man. How y'all doing, man? Blessed evening.
Yeah, he hurting right now, man.
He didn't hit us with the how y'all doing, man? Y'all having a prosperous night.
Yeah,
y'all having a quality night. You know what I mean? He didn't say none of that. He went straight to business.
It's not easy, man. It's not easy.
That's when you know Brucey is upset. But yeah, the Detroit Lions handled the Ravens 38-30. That's our Monday Night Football game, man. We're going to go ahead and rewind all the way back to Thursday into the Snooze Fest Dolphins, who are currently sitting at now 0-3, and the Bills go 3-0 against the Miami Dolphins. Oh, boy, Miami Dolphins. No.
Oh, my God. I'm sorry. I'm in the chat.
Oh, okay. I see it. Josh Allen, 22 of 28, 213 yards, 3 total touchdowns with James Cook, 19 carries, a $108 and a touchdown. Tua Tagovailoa played pretty decent all the way up into the fourth quarter where he threw a game-breaking pick that pretty much sealed the deal, and the Buffalo Bills went down to score another 3 points to kind of seal this away. Bruce, what was your take on Miami still being defeated and Buffalo remaining undefeated?
My take was that this was a little closer than I thought, but then, it's a division game, so those are generally going to be contested tightly. Obviously, the teams know each other well. They got a little, was not gonna say feud, but they got a little spice in the games amongst one another in the division. So
Yeah.
I get it. At this point, man, I think the Dolphins. It's only 3 games, and I think they pretty much quit on their coach. I don't see a whole lot from Tua. Honestly, like he has his moments where he looks good, but it is over for the Dolphins. This is a bad year, and I don't see much. The only thing, like I said, that surprised me is I thought this game was going to be more of a blowout.
Yeah. I was actually surprised. Tua kind of showed me some hope.
Nah, man.
Just a little bit. And then he turned back into Tua in the fourth quarter. Obviously, that was a great play by the Buffalo Bills. But, I mean, Tua, you just can't make that mistake. To cap off a great night he was having. Scored 7 points in 3 out of the 4 quarters. I mean, he was able to get the ball downfield.
Mm-hmm.
Tyreek Hill has still yet to have a catch for over 30 yards in over a year. So,
wow, that's crazy. He was one of the most. All right, Steve, thank you, man. That was one of the most. He was one of the most dangerous deep threats like in history for a while. So to think that it's been more than a year since he caught a long ball,
that's pretty crazy.
I guess but with all the other craziness in his life, but that's a different.
Oh yeah, we're gonna move past that one. But the Buffalo Bills handle the Miami Dolphins. All right, that goes to Thursday night football game. We're gonna go ahead and go into Sunday, and let me just go ahead and get this one out the way. If you want to know my full take about the Green Bay Packers losing to the Cleveland Browns, watch the short that we have on YouTube. I kind of went into a little bit more detail. But Bruce, what was your take, man? The Dinosaur and Joe Flacco and the Cleveland defense got it done against the Green Bay Packers. What did you take on that, man?
Shocked. I mean, to this point, Green Bay had looked like the best and most complete team in the league, and they still may be. But it just goes to show that you're gonna have those nights or those afternoons or whatever you want, those days where it doesn't all come together. Myles Garrett is a damn beast. He's a game wrecker. Michael Parsons is good. He's not Myles Garrett, man. And I'm not just saying that because Myles Garrett had this game, but Myles Garrett is an animal. He's something special, man. Cleveland does not have much to hang their hat on, but boy, is that front seven mean. And they're gonna go get it. So definitely shocked, man. I didn't expect them to come out with a win on this, especially not getting that block too. I'm like, man.
Yeah, no, it was oh man, trust me, I was hurt when that kick got blocked. I'm like, oh my gosh, man, that was painful. But man, you're absolutely right. The Cleveland Brown defense did their thing. They got home. Jordan Love was sacked 5 times. Had the game sealing, not game sealing, the game altering pick that put him down in field goal range. He brought it all the way down to the 4-yard line, in which they did end up scoring, tying at 10-10. And then, like you said, the special teams defense shut us down on that field goal kick that could have put us up 13-10 and made Joe Flacco have to drive down the field to at least tie it if they were to kick it back. But only good thing about Cleveland going on for the offense is their running back. Judkins had a buck, almost had a buck on the ground, but he had a touchdown. He had 94 yards and 18 carries. There goes some silver lining if you're looking at the Cleveland Browns offense. Other than that, for quarterback, you're looking at one of the rookies to start in the next 5 to 6 weeks, honestly. But they go 1-2. Green Bay Packers go to 2-1. We're now tied with both Detroit and Minnesota. Oh boy. Are we going to have a tough division again? I hope not, because we already beat them.
Listen.
All right, moving on. Indiana Jones. Man, has he been playing out of his mind since he left New York City? Not even New York City. Their stadium is actually in Jersey, but you get what I'm saying. The New York Giants. Daniel Jones, 18 for 25, 228 yards, a touchdown, and he remembered that there's a guy by the number of 28 from Wisconsin. Jonathan Taylor was right behind him with 17 carries and a $102 on the ground with 3 touchdowns to beat the Tennessee Titans in the number 1 overall pick, 41-20. What was your take on this football game, man?
So,
Are you shocked? I mean, are you shocked about
yeah,
how good the Colts are looking?
absolutely.
They're
No
looking
one could have
amazing.
expected this. I mean, well, you and I have both said, hand the ball to Jonathan Taylor as many times as you possibly can, right?
Turn around
and give him the ball, and you will have some success. But no, it's not just that. It's, to your point, Danny Dimes or Daniel Jones or whatever the hell you want to call him.
Indiana Jones right now.
Indiana, that's a great one. Yes, Indiana Jones has really been playing well this season. And, this is what Shane Steichen got hired to do. They thought that bringing him there from Philly, that he was going to be able to do with Anthony Richardson what he did with Jalen Hurts in terms of helping him along with his development, right? Now, we weren't really sure because, Jalen Hurts had other high-level quarterback coaches there when he first got into the league. But now we're starting to see, okay, it was Steichen because now we got Daniel Jones, the guy who everybody thought was a bum, playing well, right? All 3 games. He has not thrown an interception yet. Daniel freaking Jones. He has a QBR on the season of 85.7.
That's
He's leading the
amazing.
league in QBR. Daniel Jones.
And that's out of 100 guys. That's not passer rating.
Correct. That's not passer rating. That's QBR. So, I mean, now don't get me, again, just like we said with the Ravens, it's three get in.
Yep.
Plenty of time for him to come back to earth. Just like we waited for Sam Darnold last year.
Pumpkin,
Can happen to Danny Dimes, same way. But what we're saying is, for what he has done thus far, again, small sample size, it's impressive. And we can't get past that. So, yeah, I'm very, very surprised at what we're seeing the Colts doing. Jonathan Taylor leading the league in rushing right now.
Correct.
5.6 yards a carry, 338 total rushing yards. Like, keep giving that young fella the Brock.
Yeah.
Just turn around and hand it to him.
No,
hey,
absolutely.
You want some more of this? Hey, come on. You know what I'm saying? Hey, you know what I'm saying? Run the ball, stop the run. But yeah, Colts they're playing some solid football.
No.
Now, you got to look and see how the rest of the schedule plays out. But
they got the Rams next. I just looked that up. Yep.
Now there's the test because we know that Rams front 7 is dirty.
Yep.
So we're going to see if the Indianapolis offensive line can hold up. And if Jonathan Taylor and the rest of them can get effectively going on the ground to run the football, and then hopefully that opens things up. And by the way, the rookie tight end, Tyler Warren, he's good.
Looking real good. Looking real good. Tyler Warren, 3 catches, 38 yards.
Right.
The weapons that they have, Michael Pittman Jr., Alec Pierce, Josh Down, Tyler Warren that you just mentioned, Jonathan Taylor, those are a great recipe for success.
Yes.
If you're Daniel Jones. The question from Ed Dog, is it still too early to give Danny Dimes praise? Absolutely not too early. It's 3 games in, 3-game sample size. So right now we can give him his praise because I don't think he ever had a 3-game stretch like this when he was in New York. So absolutely going to give him his praise. He's doing what he needs to do. He's handing the ball off. Jonathan Taylor is running the mud out of the football, and that's opening up the passing lanes for those great receivers that they have in Indiana, man. So Danny Dimes is looking good. Now, will he turn back into a pumpkin? We'll find out. But
probably
this Los Angeles Rams game is going to be a good test. After that, he got the Raiders, Cardinals, so they can realistically be 5-1 before they get to the Chargers, and then they got to play the Titans again.
Wouldn't that be something?
No, that would be amazing. Jaguars would be pissed, but Indiana, I'm pretty sure they're ecstatic about this. What do you think, man? What are your takes on the number 1 overall pick right now? I think, to me personally, Tennessee's just a bad team.
Too early to evaluate. Yes.
Yeah, Tennessee's just a bad team.
That's what's going to happen when you're the number 1 overall pick. You're generally going to go to a bad team. But the thing is, while he was the number 1 overall pick, nobody talked about him like they talked about Caleb, Yeah. Trying to say, it's generational and this, that,
Correct.
and the third. So let's just give the young fella some time, and hopefully Tennessee will be able to continue to build around him, and hopefully their front office will properly build this roster in order to support the young fella, and then we'll see what he really can do on this level.
No, absolutely, man. I definitely think that in the first round, the first 2 rounds, they're definitely going to go after receiver. Their number 1 receiver, Calvin Ridley, 1 reception, 7 targets, 27 yards. So only 1 long ball that he caught. Other than that, he was held pretty much in check by the Indianapolis Colts defense. Laker Nation, man, you got another page? Or is that somebody else telling us his picks? Yeah, that might be somebody else. We got copyright infringement in the chat.
I don't know.
Well, shout out other Laker Nation, man. Okay.
Oh, okay. Yeah, who is that?
Hey, what's up? We had a previous Laker Nation,
Who are
but
you?
this is a new Laker Nation.
What
What's
is
going on?
this?
New Laker Nation?
I didn't even catch that. That don't even feel right.
Yeah, I know, right? We were
Yeah,
so used to being calling Be Ready Sports Laker Nation for the longest.
I don't know what's happening here.
What's your name, brother? Or sister, because you could be a
Or,
sister
yeah,
that's
you could be
also
a
a Laker
sister.
Nation.
That's right.
Yeah, or you could be a it. So,
Whoa.
whatever you claim, we support them all. As long as you hit that like and subscribe button. All right, moving on over to the next game. My bad. All right, the Minnesota Vikings put foots in the Joe Burrow-less Cincinnati Bengals, going 2-1 on the season when Carson Wentz came in and did what he needed to do.
Yeah.
14 for 20, $173 in the air with 2 touchdowns, and Jordan Mason, just like he did in San Francisco, ran the air out of the football. 16 carries, $116 on the ground with 2 added touchdowns. Jake Browning, another multiple interception game, didn't look too good. 23.7 on the QBR rating, man. What's your take on this game?
I fully expected to see what we saw there. That Minnesota defense led by Brian Flores was going to be pissed off coming into this week. No Joe Burrow, so you had a feeling they were going to punish the Bengals. Carson Wentz, remember, this is a guy who's a former MVP candidate, right? He didn't get hurt; he would have an MVP. So, Jesus,
My bad.
I don't.
He said, "Lakers stand up." My bad. Proceed, bro. I'm not interrupting.
Okay.
I'm just making sure they know the real.
Yes, but no, I think this was to be fully expected. And now the question comes: like, if you're Cincinnati, do you say to hell with it and go out and get a Kirk Cousins, a guy who has experience and can play at a moderately high level?
Yeah.
You got all these weapons. You need somebody to get it to him.
No, absolutely. You can't have a Jamar Chase and a T. Higgins, and neither one of them get. Jamar Chase had 50 yards.
Right.
That's it.
Right.
You got 2 of the biggest playmakers in the NFL, and you held them in check for 65 yards. But salute to Isaiah Rodgers Jr.
Hello.
Man, that boy was balling. Had 2 picks had 2 touchdowns on the defensive side of the ball. The boy was he was a hawk everywhere, man. He was just a ball hawk everywhere. That Minnesota defense led by Brian Flores was just outright amazing. Outright amazing.
It usually is, though, in fairness. Like, that's what Brian Flores does. That guy coaches up a damn defense. That's what he does.
Absolutely, man. Absolutely.
Yo, really, I think this, I'm sorry to interrupt. This is a different Laker Nation. That's crazy.
No, this is.
Yeah, this is somebody different.
Laker Nation, what is your name, bro?
Shout out New Laker Nation.
Yeah.
You'll never be the old Laker Nation. But yeah, love to you too for being here, even though you're a damn Lakers fan and we don't like purple and gold too much around here.
Who the hell is we?
Did I say we?
Yeah, you said we.
I thought I see what had happened. Man, put that down, man. You blinding me, man. Having problems. Put that.
What the world you got going on, man? What we doing?
Man, that's too bright, man. Put all that down, man.
What we doing, man? What we doing?
All right.
What we doing?
He definitely confused the host, man. Definitely confused the host.
What we doing?
Oh, man. Oh, come on.
What we doing?
The realist, boo. Miss the realist said boo. She with me. Yeah.
Who the hell is she booing?
She booing you. She ain't booing me.
And she got to be booing you for hating greatness.
I don't know nothing about greatness, huh?
Yeah, nah, your greatness comes like every 20, 25 years.
Why you got to be all that, man? All right, let's get back to the.
Love you too, man. Love you too. Moving on.
But before you go though, what do you think about maybe Cincinnati reaching out to Kirk Cousins? We know they're cheap; they may not want to pay him, but if they want to have success this year, because Joe Burrow could be back for the playoffs, I heard that today, but they got to be in the playoffs first.
It would need to be via trade.
Mm-hmm.
Only way that's going to work what are you trading? I mean, you could trade away some picks, but is that's not a great idea. Your defense is porous. Your defense is awful. I mean,
So
wouldn't you want to give your what's your Irish coach name? Defensive coordinator. Al Golden. Would you want to give him some of those picks? Like, hey, help my defense.
Yeah.
So I think it's a risky move.
It is a risky move, but do you want to punt on this whole season though? Or do you want to try and be competitive, make the playoffs, and give Joe Burrow a chance to come back and do something crazy? You know what I mean?
It's got to be a cheaper option out there, Bruce.
Mm-hmm.
Got to be a cheaper option.
Mm-hmm.
What does Kirk Cousins get? $35 million a year? Are you going to want a $35 million and a $50 million quarterback on the same roster?
Touche.
That's tough. I know they cheap, tough. But damn, they ain't stupid.
That's very tough, man. That's a lot of dough.
That's a lot of bread, man.
Yeah.
That's a lot of bread. And you're losing picks and you're getting a rental. So, you
got a quality backup till he's done playing. That's all. Because what's the chance that Joe Burrow is going to ever make it through another season healthy? And I'm not wishing anything on him. Honestly, I like Joe Burrow. I'm not wishing anything on him, but he has his injury history dating back to college. So
that is very true.
Yeah.
That is very true. Oh man. That's tough, but
remember we talked about that.
Maybe
a couple episodes back. Anyway, that was just something to think about.
We could touch on it Wednesday. We'll touch on it Wednesday.
Sure.
All right. Edward Jackson, come to the forefront. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. The Steelers handled the New England Patriots and Drake May after a nice little fourth quarter shootout, and some defense had to be played for Aaron Rodgers to walk the New England Patriots down and win this game 21-14. Aaron Rodgers, 16 of 23, 139 yards. Nothing super crazy, but when the
outplayed by Drake May.
Yeah, when the moment mattered the most, he got it done. Also, salute to Aaron Rodgers for surpassing Brett Favre in the most touchdowns in his career. He did that this weekend. And
is he fourth on the list now?
Fourth on the list. Yeah.
That's crazy, man.
Man, been playing a long time.
Yeah.
Our defense won that game with turnovers. I like it, man. Talk to the crowd, Edward Jackson. I'm not used to calling this man by his full name, man. I'm used to calling my brother Eddie. He's so used to. Drake made 28 for 37, 268 yards, 2 touchdowns, and a pick. I believe he also had a couple of fumbles, didn't he? Drake made, yes, he had a fumble. Stevenson had 2 fumbles. Antonio Gibson had a fumble. They had 4 fumbles with 4 fumble losses and a pick. That's 5 complete turnovers by that Pittsburgh defense. This is the Pittsburgh defense that I was talking about. When I said what I said at the beginning of the season, that was it right there. Be that as it may, it was against Drake May, who I think is going to be a great quarterback in this league. Still, that's what I'm looking to see when I hear the Pittsburgh Steelers. Baltimore Ravens, I'm not expecting this when you go to Kansas City, but this is it. This is the blueprint game right there. Look at it. Study it. Write it down. Take a picture.
Ravens don't beat Kansas City, I'm just saying.
Oh, you calling it already?
Yeah, Kansas City not the same. Baltimore is going to be angry, and they don't have the passing game or the running game, to be honest, that we just saw from Detroit. But they do have Stacks, so he's going to cook up something.
Yes, sir. TJ Watt did have 2 sacks, finally getting on the sack board this year, man. So shout out to the Pittsburgh Steelers, man. Yes, they got it done. All right, moving on. The Rams let me down. That's what they did. All right, I had them winning this game. I thought they were going to win this game, but they got hawked down by the Philadelphia Eagles, who turns out with the victory, 33-26. Jordan
looked like 14 or 17 at one point. They were
absolutely there. Jordan Davis clocked the fastest time on a field by a player over 300 pounds. I think it was 17.8 miles per hour.
No, it was over 18.
Or was it 18?
Over 18 miles an hour. He was moving.
That's
when he picked that ball up and ran it in.
Jordan Davis.
A dude that big should not be able to move like that. When I move, you move. Just
18.59 miles per hour at 336 pounds.
Yeah.
That's incredible, bro.
That's crazy.
Incredible.
That side.
Jalen Hurts, who had a silent first half, I believe he only had 18 yards in the first half, turns out and finally started letting the ball go downfield, finished with 226 yards, 3 touchdowns, and gave the ball finally to the beast by the name of A.J. Brown.
You took it those words from me.
6 receptions, a $109, 1 touchdown, and boy, did he earn every yard, because it was some plays.
All to your playmakers, man.
It was some plays. He took the first hit, took the second hit, and AJ Brown just kept going.
That's right.
He just kept going. What's your take on this game, brother?
Man, look, to see the Rams play the way they did, they got to be sick to have let that game get away from them.
Absolutely.
And you know what that is, though? That is, and it's going to sound corny and cliche, man. It's the championship medal. Honestly,
championship pedigree.
Yes, that's having been through the fire. That's knowing what it takes to come together as a team and to fight back and win these kind of games. That
wasn't on purpose. I'm just trying to get it out of my way.
No, but that's having that championship heart, and I'm pointing to the guys who don't have it, but you get the point, though. You know, that's having that, being able to, really come together in those situations and say, hey, we know what it takes. One play at a time, one possession at a time. Yeah. We're going to hawk these dudes down, and we're going to win this football game. And that's precisely what they did, man. That's precisely what they did. And you've got to give credit, because realistically, Philadelphia could not get much going on offense. Saquon Barkley got locked up, 18 carries for 46 yards.
2.6 a carry.
Carries for 86 yards as a team. Philly got locked up. But like you said, Jalen Hurts led the team. And that's what's so special about him. He doesn't have Lamar's talent or Josh Allen's talent or Patrick Mahomes' talent. The dude is just a winner and a leader, and somehow he manages to make plays when plays need to be made.
Absolutely did. Absolutely did.
Yeah, because remember, in college at Alabama, Tua came in and took his job. The following year in the SEC title game, they're losing. Tua gets knocked out of the game. He comes in and saves the game. Like, that's the type of player this dude is.
Yeah,
Jalen Hurts is special, man.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
You say this all the time. Run the football, stop the run. Los Angeles Rams had 31 carries, $160. They ran the ball, 5.2 yards a carry. Did they stop the run? Absolutely. 27 carries, 86, 3.2 yards a carry. Now the third thing is stop Jalen Hurts.
Right.
Run the football, stop the run, look out for Jalen Hurts.
It's hard to stop everything on a well-constructed team, man. By the way, the Siren, 20 carries, 94 yards. Go Irish. Just say.
I got it. I was gonna say it earlier, but you got it, man. You got it.
I
do think. Go ahead.
Go ahead, brother.
I do think, man, and I'm not finna take this win away from Philly.
Mm-hmm.
That was pass interference on Devontae Adams.
Okay.
That was pass interference.
Okay.
Ref, come on now. What are you doing? You're right there. I'm not sure what this is, but you can't do this before the receiver catches the ball. Pretty positive you can't. I'm just saying, but I'm not going to take the win away from Philadelphia. They got it done because that touchdown would have probably sealed the deal. It would have definitely sealed the deal against the Philadelphia Eagles and able to walk away with a win. But they definitely missed and to Edwards' point, they definitely missed that call on the tush push that got him the first touchdown. Again, you know what? I think if they're gonna look at the Philadelphia Eagles, this is like the second or third straight game that this happened.
Okay,
a referee is gonna have to be right there.
Oh, with the
tush push, you're gonna have to be right there because again, it was very egregious that right guard got off early.
I think they're going to be paying a tremendous amount of attention to that going forward. I do
absolutely because I mean the losing team doesn't want to hear my bad from the referees after the game. They don't want to hear the my bads. Fix it. Stop it.
My bads doesn't change the fact that I now have an L in my column. Yeah, I'm not trying to agree.
And this contributed to that. But salute to the Philadelphia Eagles. They're now officially 3-0. The Rams fall to 2-1, and they have the Colts next week. Oh man, that's gonna be a good game. I'm definitely gonna watch that game. Man. I'm definitely gonna watch that game.
And you know what, Jonathan Taylor, he better get ready because the LA has shown what they can do against an elite running back.
Absolutely.
So,
my boy Jared Verse is about to. Whoo!
Yeah.
He's coming.
Mm-hmm.
He's coming. But no, this is going to be a great game. Both got great receivers. Both have a great running back. Both have a good quarterback. I mean, this is This is going to be a great game. Kyron Siren versus Jonathan Taylor.
And
Puka Nacua, Devontae Adams versus
Yeah.
Alec. Alec Pierce has a clear concussion protocol, by the way.
Oh, okay.
But Michael Pittman Jr. What's the other guy? Tyler Downs. Like,
yeah,
it's going to be a great game.
You got a guy guard, Tyler Warren, and then you also got to think about the fact that Daniel Jones can move. He can scoot.
He can run.
Yeah. So
now he can fall if he breaks away for one, like he did in New York. But you know,
right. But no, I mean, he can scoot. So now you got the problem of you don't get the benefit of playing 11 on 10. You got to play 11 on 11.
That's absolutely correct.
Things up. So
absolutely correct.
Mm-hmm.
All right, man. Salute to the Eagles. Moving on. Baker.
Touchdown maker.
Boy, did he get it done again? I think this is what, the 9th game?
So this is the 3rd one this season. This is the 3rd one in a row that he's led this late game comeback. But yeah, he's showing he got something, man. He's showing he got something. But can I be honest here too, though?
Mm-hmm.
Tampa Bay can't keep relying on these late game comebacks, man.
That's correct.
Have to do a better job of taking control of the game earlier and putting it away when they should be.
No, absolutely.
Mm-hmm.
Absolutely. I mean, the Jets scored 21 points in the 4th quarter.
You can't.
With Tyrod Taylor.
Thank you.
Tyrod Taylor.
The
backup. He put 21 points up in the 4th quarter.
Led the team in rushing.
He did. 8 carries and 48 yards. I mean, other than that, they got nothing done from the ground. Other than that, Tyrod Taylor helped lead that team down to actually take a lead. Mm-hmm. And Baker had to come back and just, do what he do all the time and take the lead away. And now the Bucs could possibly be without Mike Evans.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great game against Philly next week. To your point there, Ed Dog.
They'll be all right. You know why they'll be all right, though? Well, that too, but Emeka Egbuka's a beast. Sterling Shepard's been his target since Oklahoma.
Yep.
Bucky Irvin can catch it out of the backfield. They're okay. Like, obviously, Mike Evans is going to be a Hall of Famer, so you never want to be without a Hall of Fame caliber weapon.
Yeah. And it's a soft tissue. That hamstring is not
like it's one thing you break a bone or whatever, that you have a time frame on that. Soft tissue injuries and this much better than I do.
Yeah.
Those are so difficult to gauge and those
you're thinking about it, right? When you're trying to run, you're trying to take off, you're like, man, damn, I might pop this joint again. Like, I'm not trying to feel that again. So Tampa does go 3-0. They got to play Philly next week. The Jets, along with the Giants, New York City as a whole, minus Buffalo, are 0-6 on the season. So not a good fan if you are in the city of New York, who resides in Jersey, both of them in Jersey, but the one team that's in New York is called Buffalo. I need them to figure this out. I need them to figure this out ASAP.
Oh, man. So they tried to build a stadium in Upper Manhattan, but the people voted it down. I guess they figured, too much traffic, too much noise, and blah, blah, blah.
It would be crazy.
Money. Yeah, it would be crazy, but it would have brought a ton of money and a ton of tax revenue into the city. But that's a whole different thing. But
where's Madison Square Garden? Jesus Christ.
Square Garden's in Midtown Manhattan, 34th Street, 8th Avenue.
Yeah, that'd be crazy.
But it was gonna be like Upper Manhattan. So
okay.
Yeah.
So a good gap in between.
Yeah, good ways for Madison Square Garden. Yeah, they couldn't have put it anywhere near MSG.
Okay, because I was about to say.
But what it would be though, it wouldn't be that much traffic because everybody would be taking the train to and from. They would have built an additional train line and train station there, and everybody would be taking that just like they take it to MSG.
Awesome, man. If you've never been to New York City, I advise you to go. I haven't been there, and
I haven't been there in a minute either.
I ain't been there in like 10 years. 10 years, yeah.
It's been a minute.
Yeah, I ain't been there in a while. So I might have to go catch a Knicks game up there, man.
We might have to do that.
Go watch the left-handed assassin, Jalen Brunson.
On the road or something.
Yeah.
Man, we might have to do that.
I might have to do that, man. Take the Format Podcast on the road.
Hey, yeah.
All right. Moving on, the Washington Commanders handled the Las Vegas Raiders 41-24. Marcus Mariota got the job done. 15 of 21, 207 in the air, and a touchdown. But he also chipped in 6 more carries for 40 yards and a touchdown, beating Geno Smith, who had a great game. 19 for 29, 289, 3 touchdowns, no picks.
So
Pretty much the polar opposite.
A lot of that garbage time. I didn't see this game.
The touchdowns were garbage time.
Okay, I was about to say
the touchdowns were garbage time. They scored 14 in the fourth quarter. So yeah.
Gotcha.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's your take on this one?
Man, look, just kind of looking at the numbers here. I like the fact that Pete Carroll is absolutely determined to get Ashton Genty, lit off and running. He is determined to continue to give this young man the rock and let him go. And so, you assume that obviously the jump is going to be even more so from maybe a guy who played at Michigan or Notre Dame or Alabama, because he's coming from the Mountain West. He's coming from Boise State. Not too many, big time games in terms of, being closer to the NFL talent level. So his adjustment is even greater, I would say, than one of those guys. And so his adjustment being greater is taking him longer to kind of pick it up. But I mean, he's a tough guy. He's a fast guy. He's explosive. Just, he's got to continue to work at it. And but I like the fact that they're continuing to give the guy the ball. No,
absolutely, man. You got Brock Bowers, man. You got to use him more.
That's right.
You got to use him more. I need him to be utilized more.
Mm-hmm.
The best receiver you got, and he's your tight end.
He is. They need to
use him.
My man Michael Mayer more too. But I'm just saying.
Moving on.
Yeah.
Moving on. Shout out Washington getting it done without Jaden Daniels. Jesus
That's
Christ.
Fact.
All right. Boy.
Real quick, that's good when you can win games like that without your star, because it gives you time, if he's a little nicked up, to allow him, get an extra week to recover.
And you win in dominating fashion too. It was
right. So it's not like, oh, we got to rush him back. Like, nah. Good stuff.
Going 2-1, and they hold second place behind the Philadelphia Eagles. Mm-hmm. All right, boy. So
Soccer.
you ever got a? You remember when you was a kid, and you probably got a bad grade.
Mm-hmm.
You stole a piece of candy out the store, and your parents caught you, but you had one of them Southern parents, or one of them parents that didn't take no slack.
Mm-hmm.
And you were ever told to go outside and pick a switch?
So I wasn't told to pick a switch. My mom, she kept my dad's old thick leather 1970s belt in the top drawer.
About as thick as his iPhone right here. About nice and thick. Yeah.
So when that drawer opened up, boy, listen, I knew it was gonna be bad. I mean, I knew it was gonna be bad.
So this is pretty much. Oh yes, man. God bless. Rest in peace, Mama Daffy. I see you up there holding it down. that was mom right there. She looking down. What? Got the obituary right up there on my shelf up there. But that's what happened to Michael Penix Jr. and the freaking Atlanta Falcons.
Boots to asses.
They had to go outside and pick their switch, or they got the proverbial big, thick leather belt that Bruce got spanked 30-0. You put a goose egg.
Man, listen.
A goose.
Who would have expected to transform Michael Penix?
Penix, Penix
Jr. got benched. I mean, you knew eventually he was going to have a bad game, but not against Carolina. Not 0-30.
30.
30-0.
Zero.
That was a shocker.
But I mean,
yeah.
Snead always says Bryce Young needs to eat a sandwich before the game. Man. That boy ate 2 big Whoppers with cheese before the game. It came out there. Now, he didn't do anything much via the air. A lot of this was just, just great defense by Carolina, and then the run game. They had 30 carries for $110 on the ground.
That's right.
But boy,
but you know what? Though? Better to learn from poor execution in the win.
That's true.
Better after being in the division and eating some nice roast bird, right?
I mean, roast. Boy, they burnt it.
Right?
They burnt. You see how the color of the Falcons logo is? That black.
Crispy. Cajun.
That's that crisp.
Yeah.
I mean, I can't agree with you. Be ready. They 23 carries for 131. They could run the ball. They just couldn't stop turning it over.
Yeah.
That was their problem. and eventually, and that's being behind the whole game. So if they could, keep it competitive, I'm pretty sure they probably would have ran the doors through Carolina if they could have kept it competitive. But oh man, that was just an ugly, ugly loss. I don't have much to say other than the fact that there was a live ass whooping on TV this past weekend. You got anything?
No, man. I was just shocked that they forced Penix to play so badly. He got benched.
Yeah,
like if he got benched against the Eagles or the Rams.
Understood.
Right.
Ravens, Packers,
the Browns. He getting eaten alive out there. Hey, save the young fella for another day. Save him from himself. Got you. The damn Panthers.
Name me one defender on Carolina Panthers. I give you 5 seconds. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
No, that's not a defender. Damn it.
0 points.
Okay.
Against a team that you can't name one defender.
I cannot name one defender, but I can
name J.C. Horn would have been my guy.
Okay.
That would have been one.
Yeah.
That would have been the only kid that I could name.
Besides Bryce Young, but I could not name that. And
that
I can only
team.
name him because he played for Notre Dame. Tommy Tremble.
That's definitely a receiver.
Yeah.
Definitely a receiver.
Oh my goodness. But you're right. I get the point. Yeah.
But yeah, man, that team you put up 0 against. And Kirk Cousins came in and he didn't do much at all either. I mean, 5 for 7. I mean, granted, it was the end of the game, but he couldn't get in the end zone either. Couldn't even get a field goal. There couldn't be a field goal kick.
Right.
But boy, let's move on from that ass whipping. But salute to the Jacksonville Jaguars for putting another dub in the column, going 2-1. Currently sitting behind the Indianapolis Colts. Houston Texans are now 0-3.
That's tough, man, because CJ Stroud, what did I say? He needs a true number one. They have got to, not to take it back there again, but look at what Tampa Bay has done for Baker in making sure they surround this guy with weapons. Why didn't they do that for CJ Stroud?
Well, they did, and then they got rid of them all.
Oh, okay, there you go. Okay.
That was last year, but they all got, ended up getting hurt, a lot of nicks and stuff like that because they had Stephon Diggs,
right?
Nico Collins. Who was the third guy? They had another receiver. I can't remember the name.
Yeah.
They had a third guy.
They bring in Nick Chubb. He's 137 years old. Come on, man. Like, why are you doing that?
9 carries, 38 yards.
And that's a good game, right? But come on, man. He's nowhere near the Nick Chubb of Cleveland.
Yeah, he's not the bell cow that he used to be.
Yeah, Woody Marks, they bring in this kid from USC, man. Come on, he's a Trojan. Like, you're not getting anything out of that. Come on, man.
Be ready. I hope he had us muted, so he didn't hear that part. I think he did.
I hope he did hear that part.
I hope he did. Trevor Lawrence, not that great of a showing. He was 50% on his completion percentage, 20 of 40, 222 yards, no touchdowns, and a pick. But they got it done. When the rubber meted the road, they got it done. They pulled out a victory to go 2-1 and 2-0 at Everbank.
Mm-hmm.
Nice. For now, it's Everbank. We can't wait for that stadium to start being built and get finished because I will be going to a lot of games. That is going to be a nice stadium out here in Jacksonville.
Hey, man, I
not gonna be able to do it.
I can't, man.
What?
No, I can't. It's very difficult for me to. I told you this before, man. Like sit in the stands now as a fan. When I've been, in the when I've been in the booth as media, free food and all that. Nah,
say that you got to pay for stuff. Like,
pay for stuff like $30 for a hot dog and a juice. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. A couple years ago, my wife got me free tickets when Baltimore was here, and Ben and I went to the game. Right?
Yeah.
So we had Baltimore stuff on and whatnot. So we got to sit in the stands, and I'm like, yo, it's hot as hell out here. How do people do
it
this?
Gets hot in there.
Hot. And I'm like, yo. So then, of course, every time you're a father, this. Every time you take kids somewhere, they're hungry, right? They always
absolutely
food, right? Every time.
You could have fed them right before you left.
Right.
Hungry.
Yeah. So I'm like, okay, come on, son. Let's go. We get you some pizza and some juice. I think got a pretzel, one of those personal pan pizzas, and a big water. I said, we're going to share this big water, right? It's like $35. I'm like, what the hell? No alcohol? because I'll drink. I was like, I'm not drinking no alcohol, none of this. Why does this cost so much? I was like, this is insane.
Like highway robbery.
Can't do it. Can't do it.
And now when that new stadium being built, well, I'm pretty sure them prices gonna go up.
Oh, you know it.
They gonna go up because they're gonna have AC in the stadium now.
Oh,
It's like, we gotta pay for the AC.
Gotta pay for everything.
Gotta pay for the AC.
Yeah, AC. I tell you what, they better have is some proper Wi-Fi in that joint. They better have that.
Yeah, Wi-Fi is horrible, man.
Stop playing games, man.
Yeah, it's already hot as shit, man. Now I can't check the damn games on my phone, but we got a problem.
Yeah. Yo, I got a question for you though.
What's
when
up?
It comes to these Jags, right? As we've digressed here, but when it comes to the Jags, man, is Travis Hunter like super overrated? They was making this huge deal. Oh, is he going to play both ways? And which one is he going to play? And we've never seen a prospect like him. And da 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 da. Like, come on, man. What's the deal? What's the deal? Talk to me about Travis Hunter.
Jacksonville needs to figure it out.
Mm-hmm.
I watch him play.
Mm-hmm.
I see it there.
Okay.
I just don't think he's being utilized correctly.
Okay.
I mean, he had a good game defensively. He had 4 tackles.
Mm-hmm.
He's in there 6 total if you count the ones that he assisted on.
Okay.
And then he only had 1 catch, but he also only had 2 targets. Pick one. Pick one.
Thank you.
Pick one.
That's
Either you're going to have him as a receiver, or you're going to have him as a corner. Which one?
That's kind of where I've been from the beginning, right? Pick one and master that, because clearly you have the physical tools, the abilities to be elite at either one. But this is a totally different situation. This is a league now, man. This is not the Big 12. Pick one and lock in and master that.
Yeah.
I don't get it. I never got that.
I trust in Jacksonville I don't trust, but they got to figure it out. Liam Cohen, I think he could probably master something maybe by mid-season that he can get something going with Travis Hunter. But I believe the kid's good. He's just not being utilized in the right position. I think so. All right. Moving on over, the Chargers and another comeback victory from Justin Herbert with another 300-yard game, 1 touchdown and a pick. Beat the Denver Broncos and Bo Nix, who went 4 for 25, 153 yards, 1 touchdown. Both teams fairly ran the ground pretty decent on the ground. 21 carries for $118 for Denver. Los Angeles, 28 carries for 106. What's your take on the game, Bruce? Talk to me.
So Transformer, first, man, as you all know, I am not a believer in formally flowing hair. I'm not. But he has played extremely well thus far this season. And I'll tell you, this is how much confidence Harbaugh has in his quarterback, because normally he don't let his quarterbacks like throw the ball this much, right? You don't normally see his quarterbacks consistently putting up these type of passing totals. Normally with his quarterbacks, it's with his system is run, pound the rock. And surprisingly, it's been less than that. Like, he didn't go get a bell cow back, which I was shocked by. Like, for instance, maybe I'm crazy. I thought that he would have tried to get Blake Corum out of the draft, his guy from Michigan, and really utilize him. Obviously, he's going to know the system. He's going to know the scheme. And he's a guy that, he consistently gave it to 20, 25 times a game. Yeah. Obviously, the NFL is a little different, but I'm surprised that he is not. Not that he's not, because he's never going to get away from his DNA as running the ball first. Yeah. But he's really clearly got a lot of trust in Justin Herbert, because Justin Herbert's putting up numbers. And I got to give him props. Like, he's playing a heck of a season thus far,
No, absolutely.
Mm-hmm. Where are you?
I'm impressed thus far.
Yeah.
This is their first 3-0 start in years.
That's right.
Right.
Look who they beat. The number 1 defense last year, and they beat, the reigning conference champions.
Correct. Mm-hmm. You're winning some great football games, and he's doing it in chase down fashion, right? He's closing the deal. Yeah. His previous problem was that he couldn't close. Mm-hmm. He was known for throwing, a game sealing pick towards the end of the games, trying to make a comeback. Now he's putting the ball in the end zone. He's winning these football games. Najee Harris has been diagnosed with a torn Achilles, so he will be out for the season. So they're going to be leaning heavily on Amarion Hampton, their rookie running back, who had a great showing, 19 carries, 70 yards, and a touchdown. So definitely a blow to the run game that Jim Harbaugh likes to do, but I'm pretty sure it's Jim Harbaugh. He's going to figure it out. I definitely believe that he can do that. All right. Would you do Keenan and Javonte?
I was about to say, let's address this. What's up, Augusto?
Chase.
Make sure you hit that like and subscribe, bro.
Why would you want Jamar Chase?
I don't know.
Do you not see Jake Browning throwing the ball everywhere, but right? Keenan Allen, I think he's averaging a touchdown a game. If you're playing in PPR, Jamar Chase may be a better option. But if you're playing standard right now, I mean, I'm leaning on Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen, I mean, he's finding the end zone pretty much.
I'll talk about
every single game.
I'm bugging out. Okay. I thought he was saying like a real life situation and trying to make something happen.
In a trade?
Okay. I'm sorry.
Augusto, you talking fantasy or you talking real life? I hope you're talking fantasy. Yeah, because ain't no freaking way. Ain't no freaking way. I mean, he got to because Javonte is not on. He's not on the Chargers. Yeah.
Okay, there you go. Okay, you're right.
Yeah. Wait, who is Javonte? Who? Does he mean Devontae Smith?
Well, even
he probably meant Devontae.
Philly. So okay, so that means this has to be fantasy. Okay.
Definitely has to be fantasy.
All right, cool. I'm sorry. Okay.
No, I got you. Yeah, if he's talking about Javonte, like, he probably means Devontae Smith. Means Devontae Smith.
Yeah.
But no, I would definitely keep Keenan Allen. Keenan Allen he's balling. He's right back at home, man. He's balling. All right, moving on. The Seahawks, and I believe the pumpkin from last year wasn't so much of a pumpkin yesterday.
No,
14 for 18, 218 yards, 2 touchdowns, a 98 quarterback rating. I mean, a QBR. Beat Spencer Rattler and the New Orleans Saints 44-13 after a 21-point shutout in the first quarter. It was just all downhill from there for the New Orleans Saints. Not much else to say about this game, but Bruce, give me what you got, bro.
All I can say is Spencer Rattler is not playing as poorly as the record would belie. He's not playing that terribly, right?
No, pretty good.
14th in passing yards. He's got 4 touchdowns, only 1 pick. So he's not giving the ball to the other team, which that's cool. That one was, surprised me. But yeah, man, New Orleans is just bad. They got a rookie head coach. They got darn near young everything. They're just bad.
Javonte Williams, the running back.
That's
the running back in Dallas. Ain't that Javonte Williams? Javonte Williams. I think that's the running back in Dallas. Javonte Williams. Yeah, the running back in Dallas. There you go. No. Yeah, I mean, who's your running backs, bro? You're trading away a touchdown a game, Keenan Allen, and a should be good running back for Dallas for Jamar Chase, and Jamar Chase doesn't have Joe Burrow. So if Joe Burrow was still there, then absolutely, I would definitely possibly make that trade because Jamar Chase can get you 200 yards in any game, period, by himself. So I wouldn't do that trade if I'm you, Augusto. I would definitely look at the numbers, crunch the numbers. Keenan Allen, like I said, has been going off since he's been back with Justin Herbert. All right. Moving on over. Yeah, the New Orleans Saints are bad, by the way. Yeah, just go ahead and move that on out there.
Terrible.
The game, the redemption. We finally got to see the potential. Now, here's where the question lies.
Okay.
Is this a great? Well, this is a great performance from Caleb Williams.
Yes, absolutely.
AKA fingernail polish. Is this more so we're finally getting the Caleb Williams we expect, or Dallas is just that freaking bad on defense?
Can we say both? Can we do the two things can be true?
Two things can be true? Okay.
Yeah, man. Matt Eberflus is their defensive coordinator, and, well, he's just not that good. So, Dallas not that good. They don't really have much of an impact guy. It looks like Bland,
Deron Bland.
yeah, Deron Bland. I think he really stepped up in the absence of Trevon Diggs, but he's not playing that well this year.
Well,
Trevon
he's
Diggs.
out.
Oh, there you go. Okay.
Yeah, he's out. He's on IR.
Okay, my bad. Okay, I was thinking about somebody. But Diggs, he's not playing as well as he played before the injury. So
Got cooked and left the game.
yeah, it might take till the end of this year and into next year before he gets back to himself.
Pre-ACL.
Right,
Yep.
pre-ACL. He was a problem. So, you got that. But yeah, Dallas is bad, man. They don't really have the impact players on defense. They're bad. But the scary thing is they got lit up by the damn Bears.
Lit.
The Bears do have some talent, but and to answer your question real quick, Caleb, as much as I can't stand him, I also did say that. Remember, you heard me say he's too talented to be this bad, right?
Yeah.
He's got all the physical tools that you would want from a quarterback, right?
Yeah.
He's mobile. He's got a strong arm. He can throw on the move, but it's just a matter of him continuing to be able to function and do what his coach wants him to do. And that's get the quick stuff out, timing, rhythm, 3-step, 5-step, 7-step drops, get rid of the ball. So we'll find out. But it looked good, man. He looked can't front on him. He looked real good.
His first touchdown, 4-touchdown game with no picks.
That's
First
right.
First one. He looked amazing. Dallas defense is bad. It's bad, and it's getting worse.
Yeah.
It's getting worse. Their offense is now getting worse. CeeDee Lamb is looking to go on IR along with their, I believe, offensive guard.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say the offensive guard. He may be going on IR. So they're about to lose 2 more weapons on offense to where now their defense may be spending more time out there because it's going to be a bit of more of a struggle for Dallas to get anything going offensively. So now your defense can get torched all game. So Dallas, it's not looking too good for them. They fall to 1-2. Chicago goes up to 1-2. The Bears and Caleb Williams finally get it done, man. So I'm not saying shout out.
He got the game ball too afterwards.
Oh, he deserved it.
Yeah, he had to feel good about that. So let's see if the confidence carries over and he's able to build on an outstanding performance. You don't want to be up and down and having irregular performances.
Now they do play the Raiders next. If it turns back to what we saw against the Vikings and the Lions, it's more testimony to Dallas is just that bad.
Listen, if I'm Pete Carroll, I'm saying, this is our get well game, fellas. Let's go get him.
Go hunting.
Yeah.
I don't believe Caleb Williams was not sacked. He was not sacked at all.
Right.
Didn't throw a pick. He didn't get sacked. I mean, it's just bad. It's just bad. I'm just gonna move on because this is just bad. Oh God. All right. The San Francisco
ESPN.com, man. I'm sorry to interrupt. John Moran sneakers are horrible. Carry on.
What? That was random.
Yeah, it just came across my computer. ESPN.com. Yeah, it was terrible.
Oh, in a game of undefeated San Francisco 49ers and Arizona Cardinals, the San Francisco 49ers and return of the Mac Jones beats the Arizona Cardinals 16-15 in a defensive game, which turned out to the fourth quarter to be a nice little shooter at the very, very end. Marvin Harrison Jr. with a huge drop. Son of Marvin Harrison, the great Marvin Harrison that played for Indianapolis Colts. Huge drop. I mean,
terrible.
Ball right here.
In the hands.
Yeah. Drop. Key ball dropped.
Remember what I said about him, though? He doesn't appear to want it.
Yeah.
I was never a fan of his. The talent is there. Obviously, the genes are there. I don't think he wants it. I don't think he got the dog. I don't think he's hungry.
Yeah, true. Nick Bosa also will be out for the remainder of the season with a torn ACL. So on top of already a pile of injuries that the 49ers are dealing with, they take a huge blow defensively to the defensive anchor, and who was Nick Bosa. But what are your thoughts on this game, brother?
Man, tough divisional matchup. These divisional matchups are tough. But what I take away from it is up until the postseason, Kyle Shanahan might be the best coach in the league, man. I don't know how this guy is doing what he's doing with, Elmer's glue, some freaking toilet paper rolls, and some
Gorilla
chopsticks.
tape.
Yeah, he's somehow managing to hold this thing together, and they're 3-0, the 49ers. Like, the guy's a really good coach until he's not, right? But
Yeah.
the point is, he's there. I'm like, that's crazy.
No, absolutely, man. I mean, he has a winning regular season. He has a good regular season winning formula. Christian McCaffrey, again, another 100-yard game from scrimmage, which he has 17 carries and 52. Oh. Uh-oh. Are we still here?
Yeah, you froze up for me for a second.
Did I just lose?
You froze up. Now you're in and out. I don't know if that's me or you. I don't think it's me. Okay, it's you. Yeah. Yeah, Edward said you're frozen. All right, let's do this. All right, guys, we're gonna try to take Transformer out and bring him back in. See if that fixes the problem. Oh no, it looks like his connection dropped out. But anyway, while we wait for him, so Arizona and 49ers, man. This is, two not outstanding teams. Okay, he says he thinks his Wi-Fi dropped. So y'all gonna kick it with me until he gets back. These are not two particularly outstanding teams, but Arizona has been playing a little better than expected. Again, it's still early in the season, right? 3 games in, but then you saw Brock Purdy goes down with injury, coincidentally, after he gets paid, right? And I'm a Purdy guy. I think that's kind of weird though. But Mac Jones comes in and has played well in the interim. And the funny thing is, a couple of years ago during that draft class when Mac Jones came out, the rumors were that the 49ers wanted to trade up to take Mac Jones. Like, he's the guy that they wanted. Apparently they felt confident in what they saw in the tape from the system at Alabama, even though he was surrounded by weapons. He was really good. And if we remember, I think it was his rookie year in New England, Mac Jones actually made the playoffs, right? That was with Josh McDaniels. Then Josh McDaniel left. And okay, what's up, Transform? You back? Yep, he's back.
Hey, man, I think I went through a Wi-Fi droppage, man. Just blacked out everything.
That's weird. But no, I was talking about Mac Jones and how his first year in New England, he actually made the playoffs when Josh McDaniel was his OC. Then Josh McDaniel left, and Bill Belichick thought he was such a genius that he would have a special teams guy and a defensive coordinator be co-OCs, and that then led to the precipitous decline of Mac Jones's production.
Absolutely.
He turned terrible, and that boy good. Good and terrible.
Good, terrible.
But yeah, he was terrible. Then they sent him to Jacksonville, which I thought might work out for him. Obviously, he wasn't going to start with Trevor Lawrence having the monster contract extension, but him being from Jacksonville, having attended the bowl school, which is I think they've got like 9 state championships, if I'm not mistaken. They are
crazy.
Yeah, they got a tremendous football legacy, but that didn't work out either. And now he is back with the team that originally wanted him, the 49ers, and he's playing well so far. He's got almost 600 passing yards on the year, 4 touchdowns, only 1 interception, and a solid QBR of almost 66. So he's doing his thing. And he doesn't even have a ton of weapons to work with either, right? So
just Ricky Parcell, really.
Yeah, Parcell, that's right.
That's pretty much it. Of course, what's his name? What's the one with the dreads? They gave him Ayuk. Of course, he's still, working his way back from injury. And then you got Christian McCaffrey, who's like pretty much in everything back there. What I was saying before I, froze out. Another game with over 100 yards from scrimmage, 17 carries, 52 yards on the ground. Then he chips in 10 receptions for 88 yards. That'll get it done. I mean, if you're able to get the ball to Christian McCaffrey's hands, he's able to stay healthy, you always got a shot as a San Francisco 49er cornerback and that Shanahan defense, man. He shows he can get it done in regular season. That's for sure. That's for sure. I mean, without a shadow of a doubt, Shanahan can get it done. Absolutely. Do you think it's weird that they paid Brock Purdy and also signed the quarterback they wanted originally? I
think they knew they had to pay Brock Purdy.
Yeah.
Like, you couldn't just let him walk. You had to pay that guy based on what he has done so far, right? And they're lucky that he didn't hold their feet to the fire and force him to do a market resetting contract, which he could have done. He could have said, hey, when you had me and I was at my height, yo, we went to the Super Bowl and we almost won that thing. Like, nah, pay me, give my money, right?
And I was getting paid nothing.
Yeah,
I was the
right.
last pick.
Right. He was not getting compensated properly for his
I think they said what was the stat? Like I think they said it was some staff members making more money than him, and he just took his team to a Super Bowl.
That's crazy. Yeah. Yeah.
That's insane. That's insane. But shout out to the 49ers.
Yeah.
They're 3-0. They got a nice little soft schedule, man. To start this one off. I was looking at this earlier. My brother's also a 49er fan, man. Shout out Don. They got the Jaguars next at home. Then it gets a little rough. You got the Rams and the Bucks are back to back. Then it gets soft again. You go play the Falcons, you play the Texans who are not playing so good. You got the Giants, then you got the Rams, and you back to the Cardinals, back to the Panthers. Then you got the Browns, then you got the Titans. So it's a fairly favorable schedule for these guys, man. That's for sure.
Yeah, absolutely.
Fairly favorable. All right, on to the last game. The reigning AFC Championship winners of the Kansas City Chiefs finally got their first W of the year, beating Sierra's husband and the New York Giants, man.
Jeez.
Now, granted, we did have a Jackson Dart sighting. We just didn't have a Mama Dart sighting. That was the only problem with that. But the Kansas City Chiefs finally got it done 22-9.
You are foul, bro. I miss Dart. You're foul. I'm Mama worthy.
I'm Mama worthy. I'm Miss McVay.
Oh my! Oof. Yes.
We gotta grow up. We have to grow up, man.
Hello.
Hey, Megan. Hey, Megan. Now, I know you don't belong to nobody, so you good.
Right.
All right. Patrick Mahomes finally gets it done. Finding his in Tyquan.
You froze up again.
Tyquan Thornton. Am I freezing again?
Freezing again. Yeah, man. Damn. All right. While he's working that out, here's the thing. So this is crazy because last week we saw Russell Wilson have his second best game like in his career, right? And he threw for 450? Like it was bombs away. But now, this week he got in with
What's going on?
I don't know. You're good now. He got in this week against Casey and Steve Spagnuolo, and Spag said, "Nah, we're gonna take that from you. Nothing over the top."
Absolutely.
He ends up throwing 2 picks. Just a little over 50% completions, and pretty much got shut down. He's not nearly as mobile as he used to be. So yeah, Russ got to figure out something. He's another one. He's not a rhythm and timing quarterback, right? He always had to get out, extend the play, even when it wasn't necessarily needed, and then so
yeah.
Well,
no, man, good win by the Chiefs, man. They finally got the monkey off. No, what's it?
I think that's a
monkey off your shoulder.
Monkey
off your back. Oh, you camp something about a camel and a monkey. It's something weird. But anyway, monkey off the camel. Camel back. Me either, man. It's late. I tell you what, it's late, and this is the last game. So let's go ahead and wrap this up.
Yeah, for sure.
If New York don't shut Russell Wilson after that performance, man, this is proof they tanking. I
don't know who they tanking for because Arch Manning ain't coming out the way he's been playing.
Sure enough, I mean, they already got their quarterback. So I mean, what they tanking for the best receiver? I mean, great point. Because what's his name? The boy from Ohio State. He's not coming out.
Nope. No.
What are you tanking for?
Unless they tanking to get Jeremiah Love, Notre Dame's running back. Then you run a Thunder and Lightning backfield with him and Scatterboo.
Scatterboo balled out yesterday.
Scatterboo balled out, man. He's tough.
Scatterboo balled out.
But let me tell you, I'm a Scatterboo fan, bro. But he gotta chill before he really gets hurt in the league. He run out of bounds sometimes, sir.
That man be running in space. He don't care. That man's boo.
You saw the one where he caught the ball on the sideline, got the first down, could have ran out of bounds, put his head down and speared the defender. Like, what are you doing? If you break your neck from that, then you're gonna be mad.
Where's he from?
Man, chill. He went to Arizona State. He's from California.
No. Oh, he's from California. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. What part of freaking California?
North Carolina.
like that man right there, bro.
Yeah, he's different.
He's a lunatic.
He's different. Yeah.
He's a lunatic. It's got to be something in his heritage or something like that. I need something. Rio Linda, California. Where's that at?
I think it's in the north, man. Let me see. Look it up.
Because he had to been a wrestler or something.
Yeah.
He had to been a wrestler or something.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, no.
Yeah, it's a little north of Sacramento. So yeah, it's northern California.
All right.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that dude's a maniac. Maniac, but he's energy, man. He was a lot of energy on that sideline. New York needs a little bit of energy, man. So,
Yeah, they do.
Hopefully they can get him the ball more, man. Hype up that crowd, man. But yeah, man, that's it, man. Shout out Kansas City. Sorry for Sierra's husband, but it looks like you're gonna be bent sometime soon, and we may get our misstart sighting. We need the misstart sighting.
Because even if Jackson is crap, that'll make it all worth it.
That'll make it all worth it, right?
Mm-hmm.
But man, that's it, man. That is a wrap up for this week. This week, as far as a total of the weekly pick'em, Sneed holds the lead and took the lead with 11-5 record.
Okay.
I came in second with a 10-6. And then Bruce, not only did he lose with the Ravens tonight, but he has a losing record this week of 7-8.
Oh.
Yeah, not a good week for you, brother.
Not a good week, man.
Not a good week.
You know what? I picked the Saints to win that game.
Yep.
That wasn't wise.
Yep. I mean, you picked some bad ones this week, man. Let me see. I think you had another one that made me scratch my head. What was the other one?
I don't know what it was.
Let me see. You picked Arizona against San Fran.
Okay. That one wasn't terrible.
No, that's not terrible. Okay, never mind. You didn't have it. You just had the one terrible pick. I mean, but I think that was your bugaboo. That's the one you shouldn't have picked.
I should not have picked it.
Because boy, did they get curb stomped. But man, we thank you guys for having us, man. We thank you guys for tuning in. Don't forget to hit that like, that subscribe button. This is the weekly wrap up for week 3, and we'll catch you guys next week in week 4. Tune in tomorrow night. Well, tune in tonight. Tune in tonight for the
college football wrap up with guy Ryan Langford.
Yes, sir. Then after that, we'll be back Wednesday night, 8:00.
Yeah.
With the normal rundown, and we'll get to the pickups.
Top fives and whatever other topics we want to discuss.
I'm curious on how our top 5 is going to look this week, Bruce.
It's going to be different, huh?
It's going to be some furniture moving.
Yeah,
for sure. Definitely going to be some furniture moving.
It's going to be fun. It's going to be fun.
But all right.
So y'all have a great night. We're going to call it right here, and we out.
Peace.
Like and subscribe.